We're here with Rebecca Rusch, who's going to be going for her third 24 Hours of Adrenaline World Championship win.
That's right.
How are you feeling about that? Are you on track to be able to meet that goal?
I feel good. The training's been super good this year, and I've had a good start to the season, and I really love coming back to Canmore, so this place has a good vibe for me. So I'm excited about it.
How much racing have you done leading up to this?
I've been racing since February. The start of February, went to the Cape Epic for the first sort of long race of the year, and so from February till now, kind of getting it going and all sort of peaking for tomorrow.
I was just going to ask. I'm assuming this is the peak of your season.
Yeah, this is the primary race, and yeah, I feel good. So, but it's all got to come together on the day. 24 hours is a long time for crashes and things like that. So, not overly confident, but pretty confident. I feel good.
There's a possibility we may have a little bit of a sampling of last year's weather. Are you prepared for that kind of suffering again?
Last year was amazing. The rain was really intense. But, you know, my theory is always it's the same for everyone. And I come from an adventure racing background, so if we're dealt a little bit of weather, not that I wish for it, but I'm okay with it. I'm ready for it.
If you could schedule the rain to come at the most opportune time, when would you have it? At the beginning, at the end? Hopefully not in the night like it was last year.
Actually, I probably would prefer it at night because I think it separates sort of the men from the boys in a way, and nice to have a clear start, and then of course for awards to have a nice sunny finish, and for cleanup. So, you know, yeah, nighttime's okay with me. I think it really, like I said, separates the real athletes from people who are just out here having fun.
A lot of the riders last year were plagued with eye issues from the rain. Did you fall to that too?
It was definitely keeping your glasses from getting fog, keeping dirt out of your eyes. I mean, all sorts of things, dirt in your gloves. Everyone was dealing with the same issues, but yeah, I definitely couldn't see for much of the course. I suffered a pretty bad crash last year where I broke my helmet. It was pretty serious due to the mud and the rains and all that kind of stuff, but got through okay. And Specialized still uses that helmet in their demos when they show it, actually, because it did its job, but it broke in probably about 15 places.
Even a crash hard enough to have broken your helmet had to have rung your bell a little bit.
Yeah, it rung my bell a lot. It was actually sort of a torpedo at high speed right onto my head. A couple riders stopped, and I was quite shaken and came back in through the pit, sort of, you know, wide-eyed like a deer in headlights. But, you know, luckily I was okay. But yeah, there was definitely a moment of sitting there on the ground, like, am I okay? And so yeah, I try to avoid that again this year, and you know, take clean lines. It's a very technical course, so I think that people staying safe is going to be really important, and actually getting through the 24 hours.
What other riders are you going to be keeping your eye out for?
You know, I haven't really seen a rider list, so it's me. Keeping my eye out for me. But the only I know of one person in particular, Jari Kirkland, she's the current national champion, 24-hour national champion, and she's a strong rider. And I raced against her for years as an adventure racer, and actually raced with her on a women's team, adventure racing. So she's a good friend and really strong athlete. And then going up and down the roads, there's lots of names from other countries that I don't know. So I can't really count anybody out.
You say she's a good friend. That's a common theme throughout this sport, is that everybody supports everybody.
Sure is. I mean, endurance racing is definitely a family and a camaraderie, and anyone who sort of goes through this whole thing knows what 24-hour solo, knows what kind of how hard it is and what you're going through. And you're more racing the course and yourself than necessarily each other a lot of the times.
It's kind of like going through a war together.
Yeah, it is kind of like going through a war together. So.